This video falls under fair use. Fair use allows commentary, criticism, and reactions. What's up? Back with another one. So today I'm going to show you this clip of Joe Budden breaking down Tyler. Check this clip out.
All right, let's see. I can't read, I can't see. Talk to me.
Tyler the creator.
Oh, Tyler, we should have got to a little sooner, but here we are.
Yeah.
Tyler, the creator, was just as saddened by the passing of D'Angelo as we all were. And he went on his Instagram page to pay homage and give his tribute, and a lot of his white fan base just had not so kind things to say in the comments. So because people were angry at that, they dug up all of Tyler, the creator's old tweets. I'm talking about like from 2009, 2010, 2011, and they're trying to cancel him now.
Yeah,
I mean, I read some of the tweets. They're not the greatest of tweets.
They're horrible tweets.
But
they're horrible. But
a lot of them.
Why?
Who cares?
Yeah, who cares? First of all, Tyler was a teenager at the time. I don't know.
That has to count for something.
It definitely should. And I mean, just the nature of Twitter at that time. I don't know. It's never gonna. We've said these same conversations a million times up here about everybody in the world.
If you were gonna get him, it's too late. Is all I'm saying.
That part's
like. I'm not saying that y'all don't make valid points, but you're not going to get him now. He sells out too many shows. He's worth too much. He makes too much. It's over, dog. Save your tears.
Why was he acting so surprised that you don't know D'Angelo? Like, I think you don't know that your fan base, when he did the album, when he did the mask, and all them white kids came with those masks, and it freaked them out probably. I mean, it's like, you know that your fan base isn't, they little white boys. Like, they was comfortable wearing blackface to a show. That's the type of you built around yourself. He been a star too long not to know that.
Yeah, but then he changed at some point.
He did, but the fan base is the fan base. You know your fan base. I know that with me type of they are.
Yeah, but that's
I know what to say.
Yeah, but that's not fair. That's not fair. Because while yes, you do, you could go do 10 more gigs and pick up fans at each stop along the way.
Sure. Right.
And then you wouldn't know your entire fan base is feeling. All we know is that Tyler don't come from the same place we come from. He was doing all of that white boy, white people. And at some point, for him, it changed. I'm not talking about the fan base, but for him. So I don't, like you say, he was acting surprised. I don't think it's so much surprise, right? Like, little racist white boys are racist white boys.
Right.
But the timing of it just was really bad. And anytime people go dig up your old tweets, you don't feel like dealing with that. You just don't.
I mean, some of these are from, I'm not going to read them out loud, but some of these are from 2011. That's 14 years ago. I mean, Tyler's 34.
You said where he's from. Where is he from? Like, streetwise? What, he from the burbs? He from Cali?
Not in the same way.
Yeah, he's from Cali.
Oh, he's from California?
Yeah. The burbs.
Yeah, he's super talented. I found out about him late. I was late, but that's one of the first things I noticed, that his fan base don't look like us. I mean, and that don't even necessarily mean anything, but they just seem like the kind of mean. I think he attracted what he was, even though he grew up. They're white, so they're not gonna grow up and have a different feeling about blacks. He just grew up and knew you shouldn't play like that. He knew it was wrong then. You know what I mean? That's how I looked at it. But yeah, I looked at it with him like growth. Like, he just grew up. He a man now. He's a
I don't
kid
want
person.
Tyler canceled.
No.
Yeah, I don't think it ain't gonna happen.
And unfortunately, because I'm with you, you look at it as growth.
Yeah.
When people got the target on you, you're not allowed to grow.
True.
They don't want you to grow. Now it's, even if you've grown, you could do a complete 180 from everything you used to be. Don't matter. If the target is on you, we're gonna drag you right back here, and now you are this person.
I think sometimes
you should have never been this person.
And I agree with that. I do think there's some ownership that has to be taken. Like, I hear you talk about, I used to be a troll. You talk about growing. You talk about, I was here and now I'm here. I just think if you're a public figure, depending on when you do it. Again, if I'm 14, 15, I'm not holding people accountable for that. Some of the later tweets, Tyler was like 24. That's a little different. You know what I mean? And I think he should just say, I did this, I don't think this, or I did this and I do think this. You know, I think some accountability is good, but but people have to be able to grow. Like, you can't. We all do dumb shit. We all write dumb shit.
I don't like when people just try to act like it never happened.
Yeah.
The person themselves.
Right.
Like, yes, anytime I speak on this, when I took accountability for things, it wasn't a gotcha moment. It wasn't like, oh, we got him, now address it.
Right.
I did it off personal conversations with people and did it that way myself.
Let me just jump in real quick. Joe Budden's talking about Tyler getting canceled, and honestly, it's not surprising. Tyler's always said wild, controversial things in his music and interviews, and when you put yourself out there like that, people notice. It's the internet age. everyone's watching, and if you push boundaries, some folks are going to come for you.
So that's why I say mine is much more genuine. Like, if you don't, even with that, there's people that don't gotta accept it, and they still gonna hold you to who you used to be. That just comes with it.
Yeah.
So I don't like when like I think Tyler should have been said something about some of that. Mm-hmm. But you choose not to. Cool, your brand, whatever the case may be. Some people may look at it as if I speak on it, I'm shedding light to it, and I don't want the light on.
Delete these old tweets.
That's the first thing I thought. I don't get why people don't just get rid of that shit. Like, as soon as I thought I made it, I deleted old tweets, and I wasn't. I had 15,000 followers. I was deleting. Let me get this out of here. I'm serious. Like, that's the worst thing you wrote.
But the word, real quick. The deletes don't affect screenshots.
True, but you know, I mean, I
got that's deleted, and they got the pictures. They send them every time they feel like it. Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, but everybody don't have the screenshot.
Yeah, depending on type of.
A lot of his has been screenshotted.
Let me ask y'all this: if Tyler, the Creator, at some point in his career did some type of comedic movie or something like that, it wouldn't be surprised. Like, comedy has always been a part of his brand. So does that fit in at all? That he jokes around a lot, he plays a lot? Like, because it's one thing where you see an eye in somebody's life and they say nasty things about their race or whatever, right? It's another thing when you playing, you know, when you doing it in a comedic way. Because some people don't know certain shit ain't funny. They gonna crack it, you know.
I mean, a lot of it did have a comedic undertone to it. It still was offensive. And
that's the first thing that caught my eye about him, his content stuff.
Like his R. Kelly tweet was like, okay, that's too far from me.
What was the R. Kelly tweet?
I mean, I got the sense we don't want to read them and put more on it, but people can go find it. But I'm just saying some of it, even if you're joking, is probably a little too far, especially when you start to be like, not 19 or 20, but like 24 or 25, which again, some of the tweets he was older. But comedy sometimes is also used as a shield to just be foul. You know what I mean? So, good point.
Got it.
What's up? So what are my thoughts about this? Here's the thing, Tyler. The Creator has always been a provocateur, someone who isn't afraid to express himself in ways that make people uncomfortable. He's built a career on being unapologetically himself, pushing boundaries with his music, his style, and his persona. And because of that, he's always going to attract attention, both positive and negative. Some people see him as a genius, a creative force who's redefining what it means to be an artist in today's culture, while others fixate on controversial statements or lyrics and feel the need to call him out. That's kind of the reality of being public in the modern age. But the larger point here, and what Joe Budden highlights, is that this isn't unique to Tyler. Anyone who challenges expectations, makes bold moves, or simply refuses to conform is going to face criticism at some point. That's not necessarily unfair, it's part of being a public figure, but it's worth noting that cancel culture often exaggerates these moments, creating cycles of outrage that can feel endless. And Tyler's response over the years shows how artists can evolve and grow while staying true to themselves. Okay, so drop a comment, smash that like button, and make sure you subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next video.